bob wig, and basically she doesn't want it to be bobbed. She says she wants it to be straightened. Yeah, that's what my client wants. She wants it to be straightened, and in front of me I already lined up my tools that I'll be using. You already know I don't, get it. So let me show you guys the tools that I'll be using to basically style this hair. So first I would like to go in with my blow dryer to blow dry the hair properly, to give it that yum 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 yum. How do they call that thing? Sandal, yum yum. That's my baby's laughing. That's how it's going to be looking. And then afterwards, I'm going to go in with my straightener. If some of you call like a hot iron or hot, I don't know what to call it, but I call it my straightener. Now, I'm going to go in with it, and then I'm going to straighten. Of course, if you want to see the finished look of this hair, trust me, you really want to see it. Trust me, you have to stay on this train. Now, after using my straightener, I'm basically going to go in with my hot comb. This is the hot comb that I'm using. If you can, as you can see, it's old. Like I've had this hot comb for a very long time. It's really hot. I've actually forgot. I think it's Sona or something. I've forgotten the brand that made it, but yeah, this is a really good buy. And then what else? I have yes, so there's this new technique that I learned how to style, how to use your you know barrel brush to achieve that sleek press look. So I'm going to be trying it on this stream, and hopefully it works and it doesn't ruin this week. I hope I don't ruin this week. Now I also have like my clips that I'll be using to clip them, and then that's basically it. So now let's just go right into it. So I'm plugging my hand dryer first, like I said. But before I do that, I like to go with my heat protectant. Remember, I told you guys that whenever it is you're working with heat, you're supposed to most definitely you're supposed to have like your heat protectant around. What this does is that it protects the hair from breakage. I'm also going to be trimming this hair down, so you guys pay attention. So it basically protects the hair from breakage. We know how if you've been working with a synthetic, or actually if you're working with a human hair, you know how it 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 reacts to heat. It either changes the color of the hair or something else. Now after that, we're going to just go in and massage it properly, and then we're going to go in with what's it called, hair serum, just like this. I like to use 2 cups. Then while we're straightening the hair, we're going to be using on intervals, right? So just like this. Now we're going to go in with our blow dryer. I'll just basically plug in the blow dryer and then we start. Okay. So this blow dryer, I've also had this blow dryer for years, if not up to 5 years now. I think I got it since 2022 or 2021. I'm not sure. Yes. So I think that's when I got it. So right now we're going to go in with our barrel brush and our blow dryer. Okay. I like to blow dry on highest heat, on two rather. So I'll do that and let's go. Yeah, just like that. You go in with your barrel brush, just like that. hmm Just like that. Now you're going to see this one, you're seeing it now, but you definitely see the changes very, very soon. Yes, baby. So yeah, basically we're done with drying now. We want to go in and then, I think this part of the hair is still wet, but that's something you can work on. So this is what the hair is looking like currently. So now we're going to go in and pat the hair. Remember, I said when working on a hair, you have to take like the section, right, that you can work with. Make sure to take a section that you can work with, especially if you're just, if you're a beginner. So you take a section, and I like to divide mine into two, just like this. So you fold it just like that, and you're going to use your clip to clip it down, just like this. Okay, make sure there are no strands on the way. So you just clip it down. Okay. Now I like to use this pin as well. It's actually durable. I don't think the metal pin, the what we call the plastic pin, is actually durable. So I like to use the metal pin instead. Please guys, let's give this video a like, please. Let's give it a like, please, please, so that it will get to other people. If you don't like my video, YouTube don't recommend my videos. Please like the stream. So now we're going to go in and then fold this other one. If you're just joining, you're welcome. I'm basically showing you how to straighten your hair at home, beginner friendly. You don't need to always have to go to your hairstylist. Yes, that's pretty much it. So now I'm pinning this down and we're working with this section. Now we're going to take our pin. I like to make use of this pin. It's actually durable. Please guys, let's hit the like button. If you want me to continue, please hit the like button or else I'll just go off. I'll just go off and I'm not going to come back. Please like the stream. We are 9 of us here and it's 0 likes. Please guys, let's like the stream. It's just starting, of course. Please. So now we're going to pin this, pull it down. If you notice, it went up because there was no pin securing it under. So you're going to put it on the cap. This is the mesh cap. So you put it on the cap just like this and you bring it down, right? So now all you want to do is go in with your earphone and then you come. Let me take it off so you guys can see clearly. So you come, see ma. Don't mind the child, she's just crying unnecessarily. Please guys, let's hit the like button. Thank you. Let's hit the like button. Okay. Mama, why are you crying, baby? So yeah, now at this point we want to plug in our straightener, right? This is my straightener. I make use of the Cloud9 straightener. It's actually durable. It's something that I've used in a long time. I think since I started my hairstyling journey professionally, I haven't had to change straightener. Or rather, I think I did at some point and I got it for about, and then my husband got me this one because I actually burnt the first one. So he got me this one and ever since I've been using this. I haven't had to experience any bad job with this straightener, I must say. So it's advisable if you want a good straightener that is durable, I would advise that you get the Cloud9 straightener. So now we're at this point. All we have to do is go in with our heat protectant. Do not forget, always go in with your heat protectant because you do not want your hair to, have that breakage, right? So now the next step is to go in with your hair serum. I use the Low Day. Is it Low Days? I used to think it's Lucida, but Low All Days, that's what they call it. That's the hair serum I use. So just one puff is enough. And then you're going to just rub it in between your palms and then you apply it on the hair. Alongside the hair serum, please make sure to always use your hair serum because you don't want to break your hair. Hair serum actually help your hair maintain its original state. So if you're not using hair serum or heat protectant, trust me, you're either doing it wrongly. So now you take the section that you want to work with, and then you take your pin and you take the other section that you're not working with out of the space. Now remember I told you guys that I learned a new technique that I want to be using to style all my hairs. Now this is the technique and I'm going to try. It's basically using like my barrel brush. Now I'm going to put my barrel brush in this other part of my hand. So you put it in like this and then you go in with your straightener. Let me take this out of the way properly. So you put it in like this, okay? You notice that, look at that, you see how it's coming out here, right? So that's how you're going to put it in, and you're going to basically use your straightener afterwards to put it back down, okay? So now I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it now so you guys can see. I'm going to do it now so you guys can see. Now this is my straightener. It's already in 230 degree, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see properly, but it's already in 230 degree. The red light. Please guys hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Now, after now, we're just going to go in with our hair brush just like this. You take it like this, and then you go in with your straightener like this. Your straightener should chase it. Okay, the straightener should chase it, and then you go back in again. Okay, just you're straightening this hair basically, so your straightener should always follow after your barrel brush. Okay, so you achieve that silk press. Now I'm going to show you guys the finished look. I'm going to show you guys the finished look. One second, I'm going to show you guys the finished look. Okay, you pull down. Now this is what you should have if you followed my tutorial carefully. This is the sleeve press. Look at that. You can't possibly do this on this other part of the hair. As you can see, you can't actually do it, but look at this. You can actually do this. Okay, so now please guys, if you're enjoying this video, please do well to give it a thumb up or leave a comment. Now we're going to take the next section and we're going to repeat the same thing that we have done. If you're just joining, you're welcome. We're basically trying to straighten a wig, a flick press, and yeah, I'm actually liking this new style of straightening that I learned, which I think is actually working for me. So now you're going to go in with your, your bar brush just like that, right? And then you're going to go in with your straightener like this. Make sure your straightener is chasing the barrel brush, okay? Think these hairs are coming up. Leave there now. Leave my video, please. Because I moved you out. Because I moved you out, you're crying. So, like I was saying, you're going to take the part that you want to work with. You're going to go in with your barrel brush, just like this, right? Just like this. You're going to go in with your straightener and then you chase it. You go back in again and then you chase it. Okay? You go back in and you chase it down. Okay? So if you did that, you should have this. You should have this. Okay? So let's take the next section. Please, when taking your section, make sure you're very careful and you're not taking more than you can work with, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, if you're a beginner, you have to be very, very careful because I mean, you've not done it before, right? So it's actually your first time. So you take your barrel brush, you go in with it like this. Make sure it's inside like this, just like mine. And then you're going to go in with your straightener, okay? Just like this. And you pull it down. You go in again and then you pull it down. Make sure that it's chasing your barrel brush. The straightener is actually chasing your barrel brush, meaning that your barrel brush will go in first and then your straightener will go in later, just like this, and then you pull it down. Now, this is what you should have if you followed my tutorial carefully, just like this. This is called the slick press method. Okay, you should have this slick looking here. Of course, it's called the slick press. So you should have this by the time you're done. So I'm also going to be training this hair on this live stream. Okay, so there are different techniques as to how people want to like to trim their hair, and some is either going to deceive you or actually show you the proper way of doing it. So me, I'm going to show you the proper way of styling your hair. I don't do clip. If you know me, you know that I don't do clip. So I do well to show you everything and how I use it. Now this is the heat protectant that I'm using. I'll just spray it, spray it, spray it. You need heat protectant on your human hair, even your synthetic hair. You need heat protectant. Now just take a puff or maybe two puffs because you want to get that shine at the end of the day, right? Now you take the section that you're working on because you don't want the client complaining about hairs that are not properly oiled, right? Some clients like their hair to be very shiny and then serum is what will give you that. Now, the next thing you want to do now is to go in with your comb, right? Just like this. Go in with your comb. Take a section. Remember, do not take more than what you can work with, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, so you comb gently, you comb gently, and then you're going to go in with your barrel brush. Mind you, are working with our barrel brush. Okay, you go in with your barrel brush. But first of all, I need to take this hair out of the way like this since we're not working on this section, so let's take it out of the way. Now the first part that we're working with, we're going to basically straighten the part that we're working on. Now pay attention to how greasy this is right now and how stiff it's looking right now. Very greasy and stiff, yeah. So you have to just go in like this, okay, like this, just like this, and then the next thing you want to do is take your straightener and then follow it up, just like this. Make sure your barrel brush is at the front and your straightener is chasing it, and your straightener is very, very, very hot, okay? Your straightener is very, very, very hot, okay? If not, you're not going to achieve that slick press look that you set out to achieve. Okay, so just like this, you successfully achieved the silk press. This is the silk press. There's no any other one. This is the best silk press that you can get. Whether you're using whatever product, it's one thing for you to use the product, and it's another thing for you to have the technique. To know how to properly straighten it. Now you're going to go in like this. Okay, and you're going to go in like this. Make sure your straightener is chasing the barrel brush. Make sure your straightener is chasing your barrel brush. So meaning that you have to go in with your barrel brush first and then you go in with your straightener. Just like that. Okay? If not, you won't achieve that slick press that you're looking for. So guys, this is what you should have when you get to this stage. Okay, this is what you should have. So I'm going to continue and then do the same thing. If you notice, this part that has not been straightened is not as tricky as the part that has been straightened. Yeah. So we're going to continue. To pin this, you comb, right? You comb, and then you're going to go in with your straightener from your right. Okay. I like to use my right a lot, so you straighten. Now make sure it's steaming hot, just like mine, just like that, gently, okay? Gently, 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 okay? Gently, gently, just like that. And you have this, okay? You have this. So yeah, I actually didn't think that it was straight, so I have to go in and straighten it some more. Baby, move out of there now. Move. Let me get my charger head. Move out of there. Move out of there. Move out of there. I don't want you in my video. I need to get my charger head so I can plug in my phone and I can also plug in my ring light because it feels like you guys are not seeing me clearly because my ring light is not on. Leave the road! Ah, are you okay? So I've gotten my power bank. Let me just basically plug in my phone and then plug in my light. Okay, plug in my light. So I'll be able to raise it up properly and you guys can see me clearly. My ring light actually broke and this is what it's looking like currently. I don't have like the other type of ring light, but I'm going to get it hopefully. Most likely going to get it soon. So yeah, you guys should manage this for now. I know that you guys don't know what you don't, most of you don't like to manage. So, but this is it. This is it. Let me just keep it here. Not sure if it's coming out well, but let me know in the comments if you can see clearly. Let me know in the comments if you can see clearly. Not sure, but I think this is better right, than before. Now we're at the last section of this hair. We're basically just going to go in with a barrel brush. I think I was straightening this part just like this because I wanted the mouth of the hair to be as flat and clean. Hey, 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 hey! You guys, this girl, you're stressing me, mama. So, just like that, okay? So now we're at the last part. Usually we would do this, right? Like we take the hair and use our comb, but I don't know. Let me do it and see the difference. If there's no much difference, we're most likely going to just stick to our comb. You use your comb to chase, like to chase with your comb. But then there's difference. There's actually difference. Stay here. Stay here. Are you okay? Ah, why are you stressing me? The only thing is, if I back her now, she's not going to sleep. If you want to sleep, you sleep and stop disturbing me. You're crying as if I beat you. Did I beat you? Quiet now. Keep quiet. If I beat you, you'll not be able to cry. If I beat you, you'll not be able to cry. So just shut up. They took my life. Quiet now. Be quiet. I still don't know why you're crying. Hopefully they bring back this light on time. Stop it, Gigi. Stop it. Professor still, let this guy turn on this telephone. Let me call him, put on the gen for me. Oh yeah, come, let's go and call Philip. I hope that you sleep. Oh. I just hope that you sleep. Let me get this thing and climb and change. Let me change over. Let me call Philip to come and change the because I need to continue working. Philip, 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 let me go. Philip. Because I can't stop working now because it's being like cannot pause. Oh yeah, hold on, baby. Let me get your wrapper and vacuum. Hopefully you sleep. Yeah, come, stand up, 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 up. Yeah, back. Yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you. My change that. Thank you, Phyllis. So I think they brought back the light, so there was no need for me to turn on the gen. Yeah. So hopefully she sleeps and not distract me, and then I continue what I'm doing. Mama, you're not going to distract me, yeah? You're going to sleep. See my baby, my kitty. Try and sleep, okay? So let me turn this on. It actually went off. That's one good thing about the straightener. It will go off when there's no power, right? It will go off. So uh, what's going on? Let me take this off. Yeah. Hi. What's your name? I can't pronounce your name. Sorry. So yeah, we're here now. Like I said, we're going to apply our heat protectant just like this. Apply it. Heat protectant cannot, like you cannot over. over. Hello. You cannot actually like over apply your heat protectant, even your hair serum, except you're not going in with any hot tool. But if you're going in with any hot tool, honestly, trust me, you won't be able to straighten without that. Okay, so let's continue what we're doing. So right now I'm going to take a section. It's okay, baby. It's okay now. You know, okay. It's okay now. Take a section, just a bit, right? You comb out, and then you take the comb out of the way, and you go in with your straightener, right? Just like this. Or I like to use this. I told you guys this is like a technique that I learned. So it's not like a split press technique. So I want it to be very flat, like that, you know, that flat lush look. So you can do this yourself. Okay, just like this, and there you have it. So straightening is not all that complex. Straightening is not all that complex. So some people tend to make it feel complex. It is not. If you know what you're doing in this business, you'll be able to do it properly. Okay? You'll be able to do it properly. So you comb, and then you're going to go in with your straightener, right? Your barrel brush rather, just like this, and then you take the straightener after and you follow. You go in, make sure you're chasing your barrel brush and not your barrel brush chasing your straightener. I don't know how to explain it, but after you go in with your barrel brush, that's when you should go in with your straightener. Okay, just like that. There you have it. Now let me show you guys what this looks like currently and the difference. Now pay attention. This is how the part that has been straightened looks and feel like. Look at that. Okay. But then this part has not been touched and you can clearly see the difference. Yeah. You can clearly see the difference. So we're going to continue. If you follow my tutorial carefully, you should have this. Okay. So we're going to continue. Take this, right? And then, this section that we're working on, comb out, make sure there's nothing on the way, okay? I like to use this to separate mine, just like this, and then I gently comb, and then I go in with my barrel brush, right? Just like that, and I go in with my straightener. So this is the chase method that I was talking about. So you use your barrel brush to chase. You use your barrel brush to chase. Now look at that thing, guys. This is how hot your straightener should be when you're working on a human head, not a synthetic head. Okay. Now look at that. Look at that. Right, I know. It's okay, baby. I don't know why you're crying. It's okay. It's okay. Now you take another section that you want to work with. Take the rest out of the way, just like this. Just like this. And you comb. Okay. You comb. And then you're going to go in with your barrel brush and your straightener as usual. Just like this. And then like this. Then you pull. Okay. You pull. Just like this. For some people, they like to go in more than once. I also like to go in more than once. It's okay now. What's the issue? What's the issue? If you want to sleep, close your eyes and sleep. What is the problem? I honestly don't know what's wrong with that. I don't know, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to continue. I'm going to be showing you guys the after look of this hair. I'm also going to do like a closure refill. By the time I'm done, or maybe I should just straighten that tomorrow. So I'll do the refill today, and then I'm going to straighten the hair itself by tomorrow. Please guys, let's like the stream. Let's like the stream. Thank you. Gigi, what's your issue? See your mouth. Hey, hey. Why are you crying? What's the issue? Why are you crying? I honestly don't know why she's crying, guys. I don't know why she's crying. Now, see, I've told her again and she started crying. Mama, stop crying, please. I don't know why she's crying. Can you just be quiet, please, and let me walk? Quiet! We stick inside now, lock you inside. Look, I have your time. I'm just going to take her because it's eating in shower. You have to sleep. You want to sleep, you sleep. I need to go and lie her down. She's very heavy. I need to go and lie you down. Let's go inside. Oh yeah, calm down. Come back. Go inside. Take. What do you want? Take. Do you like it? If you're not saying, you're going to. I will just look it. I know how many I used to do. And you will cry to your satisfaction. Because setting is not even working either. So let her just be inside so that I'll be able to do what I want to do. So we have arrived at this part. Now we're going to go in with a barrel brush still. I think my phone was charging. I didn't know it wasn't charging. Next thing I'm most likely going to see is that it has gone down, and that's not what I want. Yeah. So right now it's charging. So yeah, where were we? This is section cobalt, right? You cobalt, and then you go in with your barrel brush from this direction, and you straighten, you straighten all the way, you straighten all the way down gently. Now look at that flush. This is what I have. Okay, guys, this is what I have. This is what I have. So we're going to continue, right? Just like that. You know, when you're in this business, you learn every day. You don't just take one, stick to one technique. You learn every day. Things keep coming up, you keep upgrading. You keep upgrading, you keep going to, you know, changing your style and technique and everything. Because if you don't upgrade and you're in the hair business, trust me, you're most likely going to lose a lot of clients because people are moved by what they see. People are actually people like evolving, people like trying out new things. So if you're at that point where you don't um you don't want to go far as a hairstylist, you can stick to one way of styling. But if you really intend to go back, I would suggest that you actually do like an upgrade every time. When you see new things online, you mustn't go and pay for an upgrade class. But when you see new things online, I would advise that you try it out and see the outcome. Okay? I haven't applied my hair serum and none of you is telling me, oh, you haven't applied your hair serum. So yeah, I'm applying my hair serum now. Just like this. Give it that shine. Okay, to give it that shine, basically. Then you take the section that you want to work on and you comb it out. Now I know that this is looking sticky, right? As you can see, and it's looking hi Leonia. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining my stream. Please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notification. Thank you. So I teach people how to style their hair at home. And if you have any questions, do let me know in the comments and I'll be here to answer you. And trust me, I don't gatekeep. I make sure to give you the right answer. And if I don't know it, if I don't have an idea about it, I'm going to research and I'll come back and I'll show you how to do it. And if I do not research or if it's not in my line of work, I'm almost likely going to also tell you that. So I really don't get keep and I don't give you wrong answer. I make sure these are what I have tried, I have tested, right? These are things that have worked for me, right? These are things that have worked for me. So I don't just do guesswork. Okay? So look at that. Look at that loss. Of course, this is what you want at the end of the day. So I saw this trick. I'm actually trying out one right now. I saw this trick that I on I think on was it on TikTok? Yes, that's when I saw it and I said that you know what, I'm going to try it and I'll show you guys. So this is what it is. You basically take your brush in like I did and you pull and you go in again. Make sure your straightener is actually chasing your hairbrush just like that. The straightener is chasing and you should have something like this by the time you're done, like this. So we're still working on this section though, so don't forget there are two sections. And don't ask me how I know the part that has not been worked on because it's obvious, very very obvious. You get very obvious. So just like this. Okay, make sure not to take from below. Okay, so just like this and you pull. So this method is actually like a new slick press method that I saw online and I decided to try it. And actually, since it's not going to do you any harm, I would advise that you try it. You get so whatever thing you see online, I advise you try it. So not all, trust me, not everything, but when you think it's something that you resonate with, I would suggest that you try because there's no harm in trying. Please, guys, leave a like, leave a like, leave a like, subscribe, like my stream, please. Except you don't want to see me on your FYP anymore. Except you don't want YouTube to suggest me to you, then you can leave without liking. But if you want YouTube to suggest you to me or suggest me to you, rather, I would advise that you leave a like on the stream. Please, please, please. Okay? We don't get sick here, and that's on period. We don't get sick, and that's on period. Right now, I haven't had anything to eat. I'm most likely going to eat on this stream. I haven't had anything to eat this morning because I've been caring for my toddler, and she's been disturbing me. I just have to take her inside to sleep because she can't. Those of you that have toddlers, you can relate. Or if you've been either your uncle or you have nieces or nephews, you know how they are. Toddlers can be a handful sometimes. Toddlers are a handful, trust me. I try as much as I can to manage mine, but she use something else. I just have Baker inside the house now. Now, guys, look at that. This is what you should have. If you followed my tutorial, look at that shine. Look at that shine. Look at how shiny the hair is. Look at how lush it's looking. Okay? Look at that. You guys see? You guys see? But then the first section wasn't looking like this. Wasn't looking like this because we're yet to style it. So I'll show you what it's looking like currently and what the hair was looking like before I went into styling, right? And now we have this I'm sure that if you joined me earlier, you would know that the hair wasn't giving what it should give, right? It wasn't giving what it should give. So right now it's giving what it should give. So I actually splitted this into two so that it's easy for me to part, right? It's easy for me to part, and it's advisable that as beginner you should also do the same. No need for you to just part your hair and it's looking all tacky and all bulky and then it's coming in the way. So you need to separate it carefully and you just twist just like this, twist and then you pin. Okay? So this is what the state of the hair was like before I went in with my heat protectant. This is the heat protectant. I did spray a generous amount. Mind you, we do not mice product over here. If your hairstylist is micing your product, I would advise that you buy yours and take to them. Now we went in with our hair serum, two puffs of course, and then we rub it in between our palms and we take the hair section, the area that we're about to start styling, just like this, okay, and then we're gonna apply, yeah, we'll apply just like this, okay. You also turn to the other section. You take it from here, west after west. I like to go in with two west, just like this, and you apply just like that. You apply. So now you're going to basically use now that you've applied your product, now these products are going to keep your hair away from breakage or heat damage or whatnot. So now you're basically going to take the section. Now this part has been styled, hence the reason why it's looking all lush and filthy. And we intend to achieve based on this. Look at this, it has not been styled. So we're going to take the section from here that we want to work with, from here, okay, and then we're going to comb out, right? I'm also using my barrel brush. Now let me show you what this barrel brush does. So you're going to take this barrel brush like this, and you're going to just do this, right? And you're going to go in with your straightener. Make sure it's steaming hot, just like that. Okay, just like that. And you're going to straighten it. Okay, straighten it. Make sure to always go in with your barrel brush. Make sure your barrel brush is actually chasing after your straightener and not the other way around. Okay, and if you do that carefully, you should have this. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Okay. I like to take the hairs that I'm not working on out of the way, just like this, right? Just like this. And I comb out. And then I go in with my barrel brush, just like that. Okay, just like this. And my straightener, of course, just like this. Make sure that your straightener is actually chasing after your barrel brush, just like this. Okay, gently, gently. And you can finally now bring it down. Okay. Now this is what you should have when you do that carefully. Okay, look at that look, lush looking hair. Now we're going to repeat the same thing over and over again. Okay, take away the section that you're not working on, you comb out, right? And then now you're going to change which hi Anne Maria Williams, how are you doing? Thank you for joining my stream. You're welcome. If this is your first time, please like the stream, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so that you get notified whenever it says that I am on live. I teach you how to basically style your hair, revamp your hair, products to use on your hair, whether at home, by yourself, and they are beginner friendly. And these are things that I've tried, and I always sometimes come on live to show you new techniques These are things that I do. If you guys get, so I always make sure to show you guys. So yeah, easy thing. Now this is it. Okay. So you comb, you take a section, you comb. I also use some product, right, before going in heat. Now, if you want to know the product that I use, stay tuned and I'll be showing you the products that I applied in order to avoid heat breakage on your hair. Now, you go in with your brush, just like this, and you go in with your straightener and you straight all the way down. Now you see how hot that heat is? That is what we want because we've applied our heat protectants and we've also applied our hair serum, and these things are meant to protect our hair from heat damage. So you don't have anything to worry about. Now just like that, and then you go all the way down gently, and then you see that this is actually what you should have. Okay, if you do not have this, just know that you did not follow this tutorial to the T. Okay, now you're going to take another section and you're going to now pay attention to the area that has not been styled, and you're going to see the after look when I am done styling it. Now you take section, you comb. We're also going to be trimming this hair a bit using our clipper, of course. Now you comb and then you're going to go in with your barrel brush and you're going to do this. Okay, make sure it's very firm and you're going to go in and you're going to pull gently. Go back, right? And you chase. Make sure you're chasing after your barrel brush and not your barrel brush chasing after your, what is it called, your straightener. Okay, just like this, and you go all the way down gently. Okay, and then you should have this by the time you're done straightening. Okay, you should have this. Now see the clear difference. This is the part that has not been straightening, and this is the part that has been straightened. So the difference is clear. Now let's go in and straighten this part of the hair, right? Just like that. I'm also going to be doing like a ventilation class. I will show you how to ventilate, fill in the gaps of your hair, that your closure area that has eaten up for something. You'll be able to do it by yourself. Now we go in with our barrel brush, of course, and then we go in with our straightener and we follow. Remember how this hair was looking, right? How rough it was looking by the time we started, coiling this hair and straightening this hair rather. Now that reminds me, I'll also be doing like a coiling detailed tutorial tomorrow on my stream. If that sounds like what you would like, please do well to subscribe. Okay, and now we're done with this section of the hair, just like this. This is what you should have if you followed my tutorial to the T. Okay, now we're going to take another section and I'm going to be showing you how I applied this product that protects my hair from heat breakage, of course, and also when and how to apply them. So after we take out this section now, I'll be showing you guys. Now you take out the section that you want to work with, just like this. I divided mine into two, and it's something you should also do, whether as a beginner or a professional. Okay, it's going to help you, it's going to give you a great deal. Now I'm taking the other section just like this, and I'm opening it just like I did earlier. Okay, whether style, whether coiling, straightening, or you know, whatever it is you want to do, you make sure you take the hair in sections. Okay, make sure to take the hair in sections. Okay, just like that. And this is how rough this hair is looking right now. Trust me, you want to stay on this stream and see the finished look. Trust me. Remember how the first or the initial hair we just area we just finished styling is looking like? Yeah, just like this. This is how we want this entire hair to look like. Now you're going to go in with your heat protectant. Remember I said I'll be showing you the product and how to use it. Now you take it like this. Make sure you apply a generous amount. Okay, because if you don't, your hair is most likely to change color or burn. because when it burns, that's when it changes color and then it falls off. Now you take your hair serum, just apply. Already know what hair serum is. And if you do not know or how to use it, leave a comment and I'll let you know. But if I don't get any comments, I'll just completely assume that you guys know what it is and you know how to use it. Now let's move forward. Now we're going to take the section that we want to work on, just like this. Okay, just like this. Take a section gently and then you're going to comb out. Okay, comb out. Mind you, we're going in with our barrel brush right next. Now this is my barrel brush. You just go in like this and you're going to go in with your straightener next, and then you're going to pull. As you're pulling, you're chasing your barrel brush. You go in with your barrel brush again. Make sure that your straightener is chasing your barrel brush and not your barrel brush chasing your straightener. Okay, just like this. This is what they call the split press method. You know that lush looking wig that most celebrities wear and how sleek it's looking. This is how they achieve the styling. Now this is it, okay? This is it. This is how most of them achieve it, okay? This is how most of them achieve it. I'm trying to fix my life properly because it's broken and I really do not want to stay in a dark spot or dark area rather. So yeah, now you're going to go ahead. You can clearly see the difference, right? This is the part that has been straightened and this is the part that has not been straightened, right? So just like that, we're going to take another section. Okay, okay, just very small. Anytime you're working on any hair, make sure to take a little section. Okay, even professional. Hi, Sigma. Is it Sigma TJ or strategy. What is that? I don't know how to pronounce it. So, anyways, we're actually styling our hair. So, you go in with your barrel brush. I'm teaching you how to do like a flick press on your wig. So, you go in like this and you go in like this. Make sure to pull. Okay, you pull towards the direction. You pull. Okay, and then you go back in to chase with your barrel brush. You chase. Okay, 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 and you should have this at the end. You should have the, you should have the. If it's not looking like this, it clearly means that you didn't follow my tutorial to the letter. Okay, so just like this, you take a section, you take out the one that you're not working on, you comb out, right? You comb from the bottom, from the top, you comb, and now you're going to go in with your barrel brush, like I said. Please, guys, let's leave a like on this stream and do well to subscribe, okay? Move and then you go in again. Make sure your barrel brush is, not straightening, not chasing your straightener. You make sure you are chasing it. Your straightener is actually chasing it. So just like this, you go in and you pull. And the last time you just bring your hand down gently. Okay? Gently. Just like this. Okay? Now this is what you should have if you followed the tutorial to the letter. This is what you should have. Okay, now this part has not been touched. Clearly we can see how rough it's looking, right? Now we're going to go in with our take section. Okay, you pin the part that you're not working on. Make sure that there are no strands under and above, and then you brush. Okay, you brush just like that. You brush. Okay, and then you go in with your viral brush just like this, and then you go in with your straightener and you pull gently, guys. You pull, you go back in. Make sure that your straightener is actually chasing after your viral brush and not your viral brush chasing after the straightener. Either way, you're doing it the right way, but be very careful. Okay? You chase, chase, chase gently. Okay? You chase gently. And yeah, you have it. Okay? Straightening should not be that complex. Matter of fact, achieving a sleek press, it should not be that complex. Please guys, let's like the stream. Like the stream guys. Subscribe. Thank you. Now you're going to go in again. Take a section that you want to work on and you're going to pin out the part that you're not working on because you do not want anything to distract you at this point. Okay? You do not want anything distracting you at this point. Now I learned something else in the process. Now, there's something that comes with teaching. When you're trying to teach people, you're also learning, and that is what most people do not know, right? Hence the reason why I like teaching. Now, you go in with your barrel brush and you follow up with your straightener. Go in with your barrel brush and you follow up with your straightener. If you're following this technique, you're going to be able to straighten your hair very flat at home using just this tool. But that doesn't mean that you can't actually do it using just the straightener, right? You can actually do that. But the reason why it's advisable for you to just chase is because you want a sleek press hair. You want it to be as flat as possible, right? So that's the reason why you're using this brush and you're using a straightener to chase it. Now this is what we have. Now pay attention to how rough this is looking, right? You see how rough this is looking, and this is how the part that has been touched is looking. Okay, this is called a slick press. Now this is what most stylists do on your wig. There's the reason why it's looking all lush and all shiny, like that celebrity hair that you want. Yeah, just like that. Now we're going to take this. Okay, take away. Make sure that whenever you're working, they are not fly away. That's the exact way that you're going to be able to achieve a very, very detailed slick press on wig. So now you comb, you're going before I started styling this hair, I had already applied some products, right? So if you're just joining and you do not know what products they are, I'll advise that you actually hold on and see when I take the next section. So when I take the next section, I'm going to apply the products again and you will see for yourself. Okay? Please guys, if so far this video has been helpful, please like and subscribe guys. Like and subscribe. So you go down like this and then you're going to go in with your comb and you comb out. Now this is it. This is the last part, and then after this part we're going to go in and apply those products that I promised to show you guys. Okay, now you're going to go in with your barrel like this and then you're going to pull. Okay, go in with your barrel brush and then you pull. You might not think that this is doing something, but trust me, it is. It's doing a lot. It's doing a lot. Okay, it's doing a lot. Now you're going to comb out and then you're going to have the final result. Now, if you follow this tutorial to the letter, you should have this big lush looking hair. Okay, you should have this. Now we're going to go ahead and apply those products. But first, before applying the products, let's take out the section that we want to work on. I like to take out two wefts, right? I like to take out two wefts so it's thicker and it gives me that after finish that I like. Yeah, so just like this, okay, just like this. Mm, just like this. Yeah. So you take out the section gently. Okay. Take out the section gently. Okay. And then you're going to pin it. You're going to pin it. I like to use the metal pin because it always gets the job done, and it's also something that you can actually multitask on. So it's not like, oh, you're going to just be using it to clip your hair. No, you're going to be able to multitask because when coiling, it works a lot. Now, this is how the metal pin looks like. Now, let's go ahead and apply the heat protectant. This is the heat protectant that I use. We'll just apply, apply. Please, guys, nobody's liking. You guys are not liking my stream, and I don't like it. So you apply, and then you're going to go in, switch your hair serum. This is called the low days. Yes, that's what they call it. And then I like to apply two puffs and then rub it in between my palms. And then the part that I've just taken out to work on, I carefully just pick it up like this, carefully, and then I apply it on it. I go on again, take carefully all the way until I have successfully gone round the hair, right? You apply, apply, and then you move. You go in again, fix that section, and then you apply, apply, you see, you apply. So basically, this is what this wig is currently looking like. Okay, this is what it's looking like. But right now, I won't change it into looking like, where's that one? Like it this. You want it to look very lush like this. And if you want to know how I achieve that, I want you to stay tuned and watch. And please leave a like. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Thank you. So now we're going to go in with our tail comb. Take just a little section, just like this, and then you're going to comb out. Make sure to always comb out either with your barrel brush or with your comb. Okay, now you're going to go in with your barrel brush just like this from below. Okay, and then you're going to follow through with your straightener. Guys, look at that thing. Yeah, that's how hot you want it to be. Okay, that's how hot you want it to be. Now make sure to always go in with your barrel brush and make sure to chase the your straightener and not chasing your barrel brush, not chasing your straightener with your barrel brush, okay? So just like that. If you like to see the finished look, please guys stay tuned and I'll show you the finished look. I'm also going to be doing like a closure ventilation, just a little refill. And if you don't know what that is, I'm going to be showing you what it is and how you're going to achieve it. Now, please, I want you to like this stream. Please, guys, like this stream. I'm actually giving you free knowledge, and you guys are not liking my stream. It's not nice. Please, like the stream. Thank you. So I think this part, I didn't really take out this part carefully, but I'm going to do that. So yeah, you're going to go on, under, and you take this and you pull. Okay, take this and you pull. Make sure your straightener is chasing after your barrel brush and not the other way around. Okay, so gently and you pull down gently. Okay, and guys, let me show you what it looks like. Let me show you what it looks like. Now pay attention to this part. See how rough it's looking. But guys, look at this. Look at this. It's so lush. And trust me, it looks better off camera. Like it looks better off camera. Now we're going to continue. You take the section that you want to work on, just like this, and you comb down. Make sure to take away every flyaway, and then you're going to go in. Either use your barrel brush to comb through, or you use your tail comb to comb through. Now you're going to take away this that you're not working on, right? Just like that, and then you're going to now go in with your barrel brush under, okay, just under, and then you're going to go in with your straightener just like this. You pull, Make sure you're chasing and make sure, yes, the straightener is bringing out that steam, just like that. Bringing out that steam. Very, very hot. Very much needed. And the reason is because you want to achieve a very sleek looking wig at the end of the day. Now you comb through, you comb. Now you're going to go ahead and do the same. Please guys, if this is your first time, please like the stream and make sure to subscribe. Please like the stream and make sure to subscribe. Except you do not want people to suggest me to you. I'll understand because I don't know what's there not to like, what's there not to see about me. So now, let me bring this down. I think I'm taking my hands too high. So now I'm going to go in with my barrel brush, just like this. Okay. I like to comb with this barrel brush, just me. Like since I figured out that this technique works, I like to make use of it. Now we're going to go under, just like this. Take the straightener and chain. Now, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See that thing, right? That is what I'm talking about. And you pull it. Okay. You go in with your straightener and you change. Make sure to always change. I think the weather is changing and it's about to rain. I actually have like my clothes outside that I need to pack up. So just like that, we successfully achieved a quick press looking wig. Look at what we have. Okay. If you want to learn a detailed tutorial on how to style your hair at home, how to, revamp anything hairs at all, I am your go-to. Trust me. If you go back to my streams, my earlier streams, you're going to see and know that I don't gatekeep. I make sure to teach you everything I promised I was going to teach you. Okay? Everything you need to know about hairstyling, hair revamp, generally product use. I do that. Please guys, leave a like the stream guys. Please like the stream. Thank you. So you're going to go in with your viral brush like this and you're going to pull straight in. You pull, make sure you're pulling towards your direction. You go in again, you pull and you straighten all the way down. Okay? You straighten all the way down. Okay? Now we're at the almost the finished part and I'll be showing you the products that I use before going in with heat because you don't apply hot tools directly on your hair without applying. Hi Adleta, yeah Adleta, Alete Oladini. Say forgive me, please, forgive me. So just like that, you're going to go in with your barrel brush like this and then you're going to pull just like this. Okay, this stick press method has to be like my go-to. Like it doesn't require you buying anything extra. The only thing you need to do extra is getting like the product. You need heat protectant to actually protect your hair from breakage, from heat, because you, of course, you can see how much heat you are actually applying on these hairs, right? So, and I'm sure that you really do not want your hair to break like that. So, guys, this is what we have currently. Very sweet looking way. So, we're going to go ahead and continue on the other end, just like that, okay? Just like that. If you want something like this, do well to send me an email. My email is on my bio. Now, we're going to continue. So, right now, we're going to take two wefts. Let's call it weft. Of course, that's what it is. We're already at the closure area and I'll show you detailed tutorial on how to flatten your closure. How to flatten your closure. You don't have to wear a bulky closure all the time. Okay. How to flatten your closure. I like my closure as flat as possible. So I think that is how every other person likes their closure. Okay. Now this requires a different technique, not complex, but quite a bit different, right, from how you straighten your hair. So we're going to straighten first and then we're going to now define our closure. So I'm basically just taking out the closure. If you're just joining, you're welcome. And thank you for joining my stream. I teach you how to style your hair at home. Whatever it is you want to know about hair, this is your go-to page or rather go-to channel. Okay. So right now I'm showing you how to straighten your hair at home and what products to apply and how and when to apply the product basically. So now I have my heat protectant here, which I'll be using to, protect my hair from breakage. That's what it does. You apply a generous amount, and then the next thing you want to do is to go in with your, you know, hair serum. Is it the lower gel? I don't know what they call it, but I used to call it Lucida. I don't know where I heard that name from. So that's what I like to make use or when styling. They are very good. The product is very, very good and affordable. Right? Please guys hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your post notification. I'm very sad that you guys are not liking this stream. To be very honest, I'm sad that you guys are not liking this stream. Except you don't want to see me on the chat. Your chat. You guys should like and subscribe. So basically you just pull, right? You comb out gently, comb out gently, and then now at this point you're going to go in with your barrel brush, just like this and like this. With just these two products, your hair is going to be looking very lush and sleek, just like that. Go in and you pull gently all the way down. Make sure you're chasing, okay? Make sure you're chasing your straightener. And this is what you should have when you do it right. You should have this. Now we're going to continue, okay? Just like that, okay? Always make sure you comb away flyaways. Make sure there are no flyaways, right? Make sure that there are no flyaways when working so that by the time you're done, you don't have to deal with a lot of flyaways. So just like that, and you go in with your straightener and you pull down. Go in with your straightener and you pull down gently. Make sure you're actually working with your barrel brush as well. Okay, you go in with your straightener and you pull gently. So yeah, this is what I have now, and I'll be showing you the finished look shortly. If you like to see the finished look, I advise that you stay tuned and stay with me to see the finished look of this hair. Trust me, it's going to be satisfying. If you ask every other person that has joined my stream, they know me and they know how we do it over here. Okay, just like this, you're gonna comb. Okay, you comb, and then you wanna go in with your barrel brush, just like this. This is my barrel brush, and then you're gonna pull, right? You go underneath, like this, underneath, and then you go in with your straightener and you straighten. Okay, guys, go in with your straightener and you straighten. Make sure to always take out whatever it is, whatever wet that is on a strand rather that is under the hair, so it doesn't come in the way, right? Make sure to take it off. So just like that, okay, we're going to continue styling. Just if you want to win, I need to go get my clothes outside. So just like this, you comb all the way down. Yeah, you comb. I have to check my child, please, guys. Let's check my child. So you comb, and then you're going to go in with your barrel brush, of course, just under like this, underneath, and then you go in and you pour. Okay, you go in and you pour. You go in and you pour gently, gently. You don't want a dirty job at the end, so you need to do it very gently, and so you get that smooth look feel that you want. Please, guys, go ahead and like the stream, guys. Like the stream, guys. So now the next thing is we're still here. We're almost done. This is like I think the last work, right? So and then I'll show you how to style your closure. Now I have to just plug in my hot comb rather, and then while I style the closure area, I'll be using my hot comb to do that. Now you're going to go into your barrel brush just like this, okay, and then you go in with your straightener and you change, okay, you change. Go in with your barrel brush, you change. Go in with your barrel brush and you change, okay, you change. Go in with your barrel brush and you change, okay. Now this is what you should have if you carefully followed my tutorial, okay. I think I need to plug in my light here. Plug it in here. Yeah, I think this has just okay. You can do this. Hi, Catherine. How you doing, Catherine? Thank you for joining my stream. If this is your first time, you're welcome. Do well to subscribe. I make sure to teach you how to style your hair at home using products that you can find, the basic products. And what is more important about hairstyling is not about the amount of products that you apply on your hair, but how you apply it and how you make use of your tools. Now, I'm working with a straightener, right? Anybody can just use a straightener and then just go ahead to straighten the wig, right? But then it will might not come out like this. Most likely not going to come out like this. See that shine, right? Trust me, it looks better off camera. No, just like this, okay? Just like this, okay? Just like this. If you want to achieve this slick looking hair, there are two products that I make use of, and I'm also going to make use of two tools to style this hair. You don't need too much to maintain your hair. Now, this oil has always been my go-to oil. I won't say it's lightweight. I would say it's midweight. So when you apply it on your hair, you have to basically use your heat. If you're not using heat on your hair, it's not advisable that you go in with your what's it called? It's not advisable that you go in with oil because when you use a lot of oil on your hair, it tends to be sticky, right? Without heat. If you know what I'm saying, leave a comment. If you know what I say, if you've tried it before and it came out that way, just leave a comment. So it's not as if I'm lying. When you apply heat on your hair, right? Basically, you just let me just. I've been standing for the longest. So, like I was saying, when you use heat, a serum on your hair, and then you're not applying heat on your hair, it becomes very very sticky, like very 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 sticky, and you have to carry it like that because of course you didn't use heat on it. So it's advisable you go in with your heat protectant as well. This is a heat protectant. So long as you're going to be working with heat, so long as you're going to be working with heat on your hair, it's actually advisable you go in with heat protectant. Trust me, I just got this not long ago. It used to be here, but now look at where it is because I've applied most of it on this hair, right? So I don't get heat. That is one. I don't my products to my clients, right? I make sure to always give you exactly what you want, right? Really, thank you. You're welcome. Serious. Because well, serious. It's actually raining, guys. I need to pack my clothes. Remember I told you guys that I need to pack my clothes outside. It's raining. I was supposed to pack it soon, but I don't know. Oh my god. My little foot is now wet. I actually didn't think it was going to be this heavy. Oh my god. Yeah. I carefully packed my clothes. And I also carried this hair. This is actually one of the hairs that I'll be styling as well. It's actually a bouncy wig. Let me move this so you guys can see. It's actually a bouncy wig, right? Yeah, it's a bouncy wig. So I'll be styling it on this trim. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this section, maybe, and then I'm going to start off with the next section, which is actually rounding up with styling the hair. I don't know why this part is like this, but I'm going to make sure it's straight. Now, that's basically it. Okay, guys. See you guys in my next stream. Ciao, ciao. Please, guys, like my stream. I don't know why you guys don't like my stream. Please, I want you guys to like my stream and also leave a comment. I don't know, you guys. Leave a comment. Always leave a comment on my stream, guys. Always leave a comment. You just be watching as if you're not seeing me. But the minute you guys don't see me here, it's be as if when I come back, everybody will be like, oh my god, it's been a minute. How where did you go to? Where did you go to? Please, please do well to leave a comment and then like this video. I command you. Please, guys, like my video. It's not a command. Please like my video. Please and subscribe. It's actually raining heavily here. It's actually raining heavily. I'm trying to leave a pin. I actually think my network is fluctuating. It hasn't come up. Like trying to make a poll, but it's not even showing. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of today's stream. I'm going to see you guys on my next live stream. Please do well to subscribe for your amazing hair tutorial. And this, I remain your favorite hairstylist, Revan by Glove. Do well to subscribe. I love you guys. See you guys in my next live stream.